Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XLM. I'm going to start with this. Now you will have the option to move USDC from Coinbase using the XLM network. So Coinbase has added support for USD coin, USDC on Stellar. The Stellar Development Foundation said on June 23rd. That announcement indicates that Coinbase will allow both withdrawals and deposits of Circle's stablecoin via the Stellar network. SDF said that Coinbase's support for USDC on Stellar will allow for faster and less expensive transactions. Specifically, it said that USDC on Stellar can provide near zero transaction cost and can finalize transactions within as little as 5 seconds. So what I see here is a lot of transactions are going to happen on the Stellar network. But here's the thing that bothers me, and I'm not fudding at all, believe me. I hold a hell of a lot of XLM. I've been accumulating for quite a long period of time. Every single time I see an announcement around Stellar, it involves USDC. I'm not going to get rich off of USDC, and neither are you. You're going to get rich off of XLM. I wish Stellar would involve XLM more often. So the following are just some of the achievements and partnerships that SDF managed over the years, within, in my honest opinion, MoneyGram being one of the most important. And it is, because it opens up new payment services. It reaches new customers, onboarding a new segment of cash users, and drive adoption of crypto payments. And that's what you want. You want mass adoption. But it also leverages Stellar USDC. They always mention that. Easy implementation, streamlined onboarding, access to the Stellar network. And what's nice about MoneyGram is you can also use XLM. This is just one of the 100 important uses that Stellar assists this planet to become better. XLM makes this easier. So Stellar Aid Assist is something that can grow globally very fast. Country after country can utilize this. So delivering aid through the Stellar blockchain provides concrete benefits that unlock a world of potential for the future delivery of aid. You have transparency, end-to-end traceability of funds, helps mitigate fraud, and ensures aid goes to those who need it. Instant bulk disbursement. Deliver aid instantly using the USD stablecoin on Stellar, an efficient and low-fee network. Accessibility. Recipients don't need a bank account to receive aid, enabling organizations to reach those most vulnerable. Stability. Digital dollars sent via Stellar provide a stable store of value to recipients. 1 USDC is always equal to 1 USD. Portability. Recipients are able to safely transport and access funds when they need them, whether they are moving across borders or are forced to flee, which restores choice and dignity. Global cash out. The Stellar network expansion geographic and physical reach supports cash out locations in over 185 countries in multiple currencies. That's why I told you, this network has been being built for a long period of time. Eventually, you're going to see XLM go live over this network. And when it does, you definitely want to be holding XLM. Time for an overdue XLM. After many years working with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the first time I came across Stellar.org was when I was designing a frictionless payment project, and I stumbled upon IBM WorldWire that runs on Stellar Lumens. This is where I see the money for me and you. This is how me and you are going to get rich in the future. So the worldwide opportunity and why the world trusts IBM. $2 trillion value of the payments industry by 2020, averaging 7% growth annually. That number's much higher today. 775K plus transactions happen per second per billion of population. 97% of the world's largest banks are IBM clients. 90% of the global credit card transactions are processed on IBM mainframes, and IBM chooses XLM. They're going to be the one thing that moves a ton of XLM in the future. And that partnership is still alive and well, no matter what anybody tells you. That's why I will always continue holding my XLM. IBM, that partnership was one of the big reasons I invested in XLM to begin with. Why you should care about Stellar and its impact on the world economy. Number one, Stellar is a decentralized network that allows anyone to send and receive monies across borders instantly and with low fees. It is designed to be inclusive, accessible, and scalable for billions of users. Stellar has many advantages over traditional payment systems, such as speed, security, transparency, and interoperability. It also enables new use cases that are not possible with legacy systems, such as micropayments, remittances, crowdfunding, and digital asset exchange. You know, the one thing people overlook the most is micropayments, and there's going to be billions of them happening in the future. There's already talk about people paying for energy as they use it in micropayments, like on a daily basis. Then you got to take a look at cars. You paying tolls in real time in the future. Micropayments happening once again. The use cases are endless around micropayments alone. So how many XLM is enough? Every time I make an XLM video, people always ask me, how much XLM should I be holding? And I always tell you, it's not about how much you hold, but about how long you can continue holding it into the future. But today, I'm going to give you an actual number. So what's your 2025 price prediction for XLM? Some people say $15 to $20. Other people say once XRP hits $10, XLM is going to hit $5. And then you see other predictions as well, as we see here. So 2023, the maximum price they're saying is going to be 35 cents. I think it's going to go higher than that. I think at some point, Ripple's going to win against the SEC, and it's going to send XRP and XLM skyrocketing. But then if we look all the way up until 2030, they're saying the price of XLM by then, max price, can be $30 and so on. I think XLM will hit $100 before 2030. So what I'm going to tell you is a good bag of XLM would be 10,000 XLM. This way, once it hits $100, you become a millionaire. But if you're striving for more, then just continue holding your XLM, because it's going to hit much higher numbers, in my opinion. If XRP is going to hit 10K like everybody says, then XLM is going to hit 5K at least, based on what everybody's saying right now. But again, everybody's situation's different. It's hard to even tell anyone how much they should be holding, because you don't know their lifestyle. You don't know how much money they're going to need in the future. Everybody says, once I become a millionaire, I'm going to retire. Well, if that's the case, then you better figure out a way to put your money to work for you, because inflation's going to continue. Everything's going to continue to become more and more. You're going to have to, say a loaf of bread right now costs $2. In the future, it'll cost $10. Same thing with gas. If it's $4 now, in the future, it'll most likely be over $10. So you got to prepare for all of that. And it also depends on your age as well. But again, that's my opinion. So this sounds an awful lot like XRP and XLM. IMF working on global central bank digital currency platform. Now, I like the idea of this because Georgieva over there at the IMF stresses that CBDCs should be backed by assets, and added that cryptocurrencies are an investment opportunity when backed by assets. But when they are not, they are speculative investment. And that's why I think all the IMF, the BIS, the European Central Bank, none of them see any value in Bitcoin, but they do see value in XLM and XRP. And they see them being backed by assets in the future, not backed by silver, not backed by gold, but moving all of that value on a daily basis. That's where I see XLM in the future. And at that point, it's going to be at a very high price. And it'll probably be well over $1,000 at some point. So Swift integration unlocked. Ripple's XRP, Stellar's XLM, and IOTA. I mentioned this in a previous video. But this is what they say about Stellar. So Stellar, on the other hand, is looking into similar regions with the aim of banking the unbanked. While Ripple is focused on business-to-business transaction, Stellar solves the primary issue of the unbanked population. Recently, MoneyGram executives hailed Stellar as the blockchain for payments. And that's why it's going to be implemented with Swift as well. And you're going to see payments amp up so quick, and people are going to be shocked how fast the price of XLM is going to move. And that's why I said I am not fudding at all around this token, because I hold a lot of it. I can't stop accumulating. Even at the prices it's sitting right now, it's a steal of a deal. Tokenization is what Stellar Org thrives at. Not to mention BlackRock was one of the first backers of Stellar. They are saying that quiet part out loud. So you see, BlackRock touts monumental impact of tokenization even if it's slow. And we're going to see XLM tied to tokenization in the future. And it started with cross-border payments. Tokenization is going to be the next big thing. And it's going to be a massive, massive industry. Trillions and trillions of dollars. So it's hard to even say where XLM is going to be in the future, but I know it's definitely not going to be cheap. And you accumulate what you can afford to accumulate. Set goals. Say, I'm going to achieve this amount of XLM in this period of time, and stick to that. Week over week, invest a little bit more, and you will eventually get that financial freedom. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.